All right, off again to the hills of Austria, the Red Bull Ring. I promise we're not gonna forget this time. I know I said I wouldn't forget last time, but we're definitely not gonna forget this time that we are going to be putting in fresh components. We're gonna feel pretty good about ourselves, and hopefully the car feels a little better. Let's just jump back, put on a 1% ICE. Might as well just, well, 32%, that's fine. 39%, that's fine too. And then gearbox, you'll go onto that 1% as well. We'll keep an eye after practice, if I remember. We'll check it again after practice. Let's go, and we'll see if anything actually needs replaced before quali. But that should help us a lot. No upgrades this week, unfortunately. We're gonna continue on. Let's go ahead, head to the race weekend and get this party started right. It is absolutely dumping in Austria right now. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna do laps and see if we can just improve steadily. Because look at that, we're already over a 10th save.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Which means we should be able to do...
Ten minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
But is it going to dry out by the time the session ends? There we go. We saved about 9/10. We take over top spot so far. I feel like it's drying up a lot because I don't think that was exactly 2/10 faster than last time. Alright, we're on softs. If you'll notice, it is still raining. But I believe that it might dry out a lot towards the end. Everyone else is also on softs. This is going to come down to who can put in a good lap in mixed conditions. Let's do it.
It looks like we're running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Here we go. Oh, come on, please. This is the problem with these kinds of laps. I'm saving 4 seconds. Well, what's that gonna look like in terms of the timing screen? Oh, a little slide. 4.5 seconds, where's it gonna be? Oh, first. Oh, I really have no idea where to judge those. We take fastest in the session. Thank everything. It's so hard to judge, like, how much we need to risk. By 1.6 seconds, wow. All right, apparently the AI really struggled in those mixed conditions, but we move on. Hopefully it just stays dry the rest of qualifying. Making our way down to turn 4, trying to go fast. Don't touch the inside curb or else you will die a slow death. We're gonna try and do 2 laps in a row. Let's see how it goes. We have enough fuel probably to do it. Alright, I'm just up. Again, feels like I should be up by more here. Alright, there's all that time saved gone. Is this good? Okay, I think we're safe. But that was actually a really sketchy final lap that just did not fill me with a lot of confidence. Second, okay. I mean, that shows we have pace, and the car has pace, but boy, is it not feeling, it's not giving confidence. We'll get it figured out. It's been a minute since I've driven in F1 23, but boy, oh boy, that was something. Alright, one more lap for all of the marbles here. Starting down, love to see it. It's fine. Alright, for the final time in Austria, 1 lap to rule them all. Found a little bit of time. Dude, what is wrong with our brakes? Like, actually. Almost spinning. Totally fine. Meant to do it. Here we go. Final corners. Onto the grass. Where do we go? 6th. Wow, not great. Not a great final lap. Not a great last couple of laps, if I'm being honest. Could have been so much better. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been so much better.
We're all ready for tomorrow's
Lewis
race, but
Hamilton
begin,
pole
let's have a quick look
position.
at those who'll be fronting the grid.
8.1 hundredths ahead of Max Verstappen, and 8.3 hundredths ahead of Lando Norris. Wowee.
Tomorrow.
We were only 7 thousandths behind Checo as well. And Pastry, after going fastest in Q2, only 8th in Q3. Softs. Shisha. Shaisha. I'm gonna do 2 more ticks of front wing. Just because. Just because. Let's do it. 8 laps, sprint race. Let's get a good launch. Let's make the most of it. Let's do it. Alright, well, we got a good launch, and then we just got held up by Charles there. Yellow flag behind. Up into 5th after it's all said and done. Give me that slipstream, Charles.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Here we go. Lap 2. Dude, the traction they get out of corners is insane.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Noise up into 4th. Let's chase after Lando. We gotta push. I want to make sure we remain
Use your overtake
within
button
DRS
more.
here.
It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
That was probably track limits, but honestly, it's fine. That was definitely track limits. Let's push Checo out
DRS is being enabled this
into
lap.
DRS of this
Use
front group.
DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Here we go.
Right,
2
we've got enough
laps
fuel for
remaining.
3 more laps.
And why is it always turn 3? That's what I want to know. Woo! Split the gap! Oh! The move! The move of dreams! What was that? Dude, did Hamilton lock up into Verstappen and then they lost a million seconds? And now Lewis is in 2nd, which is going to help me run away because he's also on very worn softs. Verstappen down to 4th. We have plenty of ERS to use here to
Okay,
protect
mate,
ourselves.
Final lap of the race. Final lap. Gap to your teammate behind is 16.9 seconds.
Dale, how are you going to be 16 seconds behind in this car? We're goated. I cannot believe that happened. That was probably the craziest thing I've seen in this game so far. Not really, but in terms of this sprint race, starting from 6th, getting a good jump, making the tires last, being opportunistic when Hamilton and Verstappen decide to have a moment to split them down the middle, shoot the gap. You know what they say, if you no longer go for a gap, you are no longer a racing car driver. We're gonna come home to win the Austrian sprint race. Let's go! What a result. What a way to get that result. What a crazy
mate,
move.
I cannot complain about that one. That was an excellent drive. Well done.
How did the rest of this thing shake out?
After this round of the
That's a
World
win.
Championship,
Dale
here's
up into
Elvin's look in the
14th.
driver's
Let's
table. Max
go.
Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table.
Absolutely.
The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow.
What a
when We'll be
move.
live with all. Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. Before we begin, let's take a
That
quick
long
look at the
silence
grid
was
lineup for
unnerving.
today's race. The rookie lines up on pole position. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside.
Let's go.
Looking at the
Come
rest
on.
of today's grid.
Get
we
in
have
there.
Verstappen, Norris, Perez, Russell, Albon.
Any notable
Leclerc,
grid
Sainz,
penalties here?
Oscar Piastri.
Probably not, but
Tsunoda,
it's worth
Gasly,
checking.
Stroll, Teo Pourchaire, Ocon, Bottas, Sargent, Joe, Liam Lawson, De Vries, Magnussen, and Nico Hulkenberg.
God,
rounds
Nico,
off
come
the
on.
grid. It's almost
Terrible result. Oh my god, it's so wet. Oh my god. That's so bad. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. This has me losing a front wing written all over it. Like, to the nth. Oh my god, it's so bad. Inters, though. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna go under on fuel by a half a lap because I naturally save a lot of fuel in the rain anyway, just by being careful. We're gonna try a one stop and see how that goes. But worst case scenario, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Let's do it. 25 laps, starting on the front row. Let's get it done. Alright, let's try and run away. Create a bit of clean air, a little non-stressful space and see what happens here. Well, it looks like our engine power is definitely helping us. Pull away early. Also, having those first couple of laps from Q1 and qualifying be on inters felt very similar to this, so that is something. Lewis is looking rapid. Let's pull away from Lewis again.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
I literally am, Mark. I literally am. Let's just get into a rhythm. And try and just put in a bunch of clean, consistent laps. And then get out of Austria with a good result and get out of this weather.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.8 seconds.
Not too bad, though. Zhou Guan Yu out!
Virtual safety
VSC,
car, virtual safety
VSC.
car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Right, the virtual safety car's just been deployed due to a build-up of stopped cars on the track. Watch your
build-up?
pace. Right, drop your speed. Our
Bro.
delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace
That
immediately.
delta was crazy. Did he crash? I'm guessing his engine blew up, if I had to guess. That's my assumption I'm making. I don't know if that's right, but that's my assumption. Well, his car's gone, so we can't even check.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
Oh, I got a terrible jump.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again. Let's go.
Lewis, what was that? Lewis, what was that? Lewis just made up 4 seconds on me because I managed that VSC terribly. True. We'll check after the race. Remind me. Can we point out that I had built like a 2.5, 3 second gap to Lewis, and then in the matter of one straight, they could probably I want to build a bit of a gap. And then we can start to manage the race a little more.
I've got some information on Hamilton for you.
Lewis?
Okay, they're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Lewis has a problem. Oh, the gap. Oh, the gap is only increasing. Run away. Screw all that management stuff I just said. Run away. Perez has gotten by Lewis. Norris has now gotten by Hamilton. Albon up into 5th place. The brakes cool so much faster in wet and like inters conditions. Oh, a pile up into turn 3. Look on the minimap. There's a huge pile up. They're all stopped. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Oh no. Is that a Mercedes? Mercedes out? It's too late for a safety car, I think. What was that? How did Checo only lose no time?
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3
What was
more
that?
laps.
That was crazy. Starting our final lap, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentle chat. We are on our way. The final lap of the race.
Bring it home.
Nothing like a nice, easy weekend in F1. We started from, ooh, Max Verstappen fastest lap. Dude's flying. The fans are going to be clamoring for what is this young team going to do with their second driver's seat. They have one driver winning races, and they have another one finishing outside the points. Certainly, we've never seen anything like this before in real life. One teammate vastly outperforming another. But here we are, 25 laps later, the winners of the Austrian Grand Prix. A perfect weekend. The only miss, no fastest lap in the race. So sore indeed.
That's a race win and your
That's
second
a win.
race win in a row. Fantastic
Second
job.
win in a row. Back to back. The only question we have is, can we mount a charge for the World Drivers' Championship? Only time will tell.
Performance on the track today, a well-deserved victory.
Let's go.
Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
Well, tire management probably played quite a large
Tire
role in the
management
outcome
was
of this
huge.
one. As ever,
We
it's not
pushed
just about
when we needed to
speed, it's all
push.
about
We
maintaining
saved
that
when we
speed
needed to
consistently
save.
over a
It
stint,
was
over race
a
distance. So being able to
master
keep up the lap
class.
times whilst on the controls and gentle on the tires.
It
that's really
was
where the
a
race was won
beautifully
today.
managed race. Also, I love how the outro animation is just
Welcome
jumping.
then to the podium, our top 3 drivers.
Oh,
What a great
let's
effort
go.
from them today in a very difficult race.
Let's go. This is only the beginning. Let's go, dude. That's a win. Back to back. Taking down the Red Bulls at the Red Bull Ring. Absolutely.
Last weekend
There at
for
the
our
end. Dale
championship
Porcher finishing
leader, and their
14th.
advantage at the top has been
On the
reduced.
weekend, I
Let's
should
see
say.
how the driver standings have changed. So,
13th
Anthony
in the
Davidson,
race. Not
who
bad.
would you rank
Not
as
bad.
your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the rookie.
Gotta
Let's move on
be.
to the constructors.
Look at that.
And pulling
P3,
further ahead in the
only
standings,
5
it's
points
Red Bull.
behind
Well,
Sergio
what an
Perez
end to
in
another
the Drivers'
fantastic weekend
Championship,
of racing.
and
Thanks to
only
everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the
24
next
points
one.
behind Max Verstappen. This championship is wide open. Can we make it happen? Only time will tell. And for the constructors, we are 30 points behind Ferrari, but we are making a push by ourselves, really. We have 152 of our 153 points, And I think that second driver slot is going to come into play here in a little bit. But on to the next one.